has in store for us, Lainey?
I think it'll have a little bit for everyone. If
Okay.
you like it hot and humid, you're going to have some more of that. But if you'd like for it to be a little cooler, tomorrow is your day.
Okay.
You ready for that? Well, we're going to see cooler, less humid air moving in. Today, of course, far from it. You're looking at Ballew's Lake where, one of the best places to be is at the lake, right, where you can cool off. There were a good bit of clouds out there, though, and we had occasional raindrops, so thankfully no massive thunderstorms rolling through that area. Nice sunset, too, and we did have some spotty thunderstorms across the region, and that is all out ahead of a front that's going to bring in some cooler, less humid air for the early part of the week. Now, that heat and humidity is going to be back and just in time for the 4th of July and into the holiday weekend. We're also continuing to track the tropics. We'll have the latest on Beryl and now newly formed Tropical Storm Chris. These were the highs today: 96 in Danville, 94 in Reidsville, got up to 90 degrees in North Wilkesboro, Greensboro 92, our average high 88. Tomorrow, much cooler than that, a high of 82, and then Tuesday also below normal, and then we're right back at it again into the mid-90s by the 4th. Temps right now real warm. We're in the mid to upper 70s. It's very humid too, so not only do we have temperatures in the 70s, we've got dew points in the 70s, so it's just about as muggy as it gets here in the Carolinas out there. Got a lot of water in the air, and we did have some of that coming down, and some tremendous downpours in spots. Here's Burlington. Notice north and west of town today saw 1 to 2 inches of rain, and that was from a thunderstorm that just rolled through within the last hour or so. We had spotty rain, but where we did have rain, we did get some totals that were close to a half of an inch, and then where we had just those trace amounts like Winston-Salem, Mount Airy, just a few 1/100ths of an inch, about a 1/10 of an inch of PTI in Greensboro, and you can see that the radar is fairly dry right now. Don't anticipate much overnight, small chance of a shower. Thankful that we're not going to see any more severe weather tonight. We had a couple trees knocked down there in Henry County, and then we do had some sporadic trees down towards Charlotte, Greenville, Spartanburg area there in South Carolina, and you can see some thunderstorms now still just south of Raleigh. This front is going to slowly make its way south. On the other side of it, we do have temperatures that are easily 10 degrees cooler. We also have that less humid air where the dew points are in the 50s. It's nice and dry and comfortable. That will be pushing south by tomorrow afternoon. You'll definitely feel a big difference. So less humid. Also, we've got it accompanied by a northeast wind at 10 to 15 miles an hour. That's one of our cooler winds, so it'll be a pleasant summer day with a high of 82 tomorrow afternoon. High up to about 81 or 82 or so in the foothills as well. Also have that northeast breeze and sunshine. It's going to be a nice day in the mountains, starting off at about 62 and then a high in the upper 70s. Then it is back to hot, humid conditions. We're also going to bring in a small chance of showers and thunderstorms on the 4th with higher rain and storm chances into the holiday weekend. The latest on Hurricane Beryl, we talked about this at the top of the newscast, 130-mile-per-hour winds now. Also picking up some speed, moving west at 20 miles an hour. Going to be moving over the Windward Islands with that life-threatening wind and storm surge, unfortunately, in the overnight early tomorrow morning. The track right now, thankfully, keeps it relatively south of the major island nations down to our south. And you'll notice, though, a major hurricane there Tuesday and Wednesday. There will still be some impacts on this track, and of course the track could change, but that may be the most optimal track, keeping it far to the south. And then eventually some of the models do have it sort of turning beyond 5 days and moving northward in the general direction of the U.S. Here's your 7-day forecast. The temps again are in the 80s on the front end, and look at that, 59 for Tuesday morning, and then we're into the mid-90s for the end of the week.